Hey guys, Emma here, also known as 8vinyllow, bringing you all another video. Today's video is going to be a very brief kind of vinyl grabs, vinyl update video. It's been a couple weeks since my last one and I have picked up some records for my collection since then, so I just wanted to keep you all updated and show you some cool records that I am adding into my collection. There aren't a bunch. There are probably about 6 or so records that came from 3 different places, and then 2 45 7-inch singles that I'll show you. So they came from 3 different places, so as I'm going through each record, I'll share where I picked them up, and that'll kind of be that for this video. So the first 3 records that I want to show you, I picked up at my local Barnes & Noble. I'm sure by now, because it's been about a month or so since Barnes & Noble has been doing this, I'm sure that many of you are well aware of Barnes & Noble's 50% off sale. And yes, that means that there are a selection of vinyl records at Barnes & Noble right now that are 50% off. I'm not sure about other stores, but I know that my store, because I've checked a couple times in the past couple weeks, I know that my store actually rotates out the records. So I'm not quite sure if they're rotating out records from the back or just the records that aren't 50% off and are normal price, if they just, slap a tag on that. I'm not 100% sure, but I do appreciate that my Barnes & Noble does rotate them out. So the 3 records that I picked up from there all were about $10 to $12 each. So for a brand new record, and all of these are in mono, you really can't beat that. You can't go online and normally find it for that price, sealed and everything. So super excited about that. So I'll show you what I picked up. First record I have here, this is The King, self-titled, from 1964, and this is the 50th anniversary edition. Again, it is mono 180 gram. I don't own much Kinks, even though I do really enjoy their music. I think the only studio album that I have is their record, maybe, I think it's from the 80s, Low Budget, which I know is not their best and is much later in their career. So I am super excited to finally have this record in my collection. And like I said, on mono, you can't beat it. I'm sure it's going to sound amazing. Also picked up Relics by Pink Floyd. This is obviously a reissue, 180 gram. This is also on mono, so that is super cool. Originally released in the UK, I believe, in 1971. Compilation album of early singles by Pink Floyd, I believe, as well as B-sides. So definitely a unique piece for anybody who is a fan of Pink Floyd, and definitely one that caught my eye at the store when I was there. And again, it was about a $21 record, got it 50% off, you can't beat it. I remember there was a video posted a day or 2 ago from Bill at the Vinylverse, who also picked up this record, and he was saying there was a really cool hype sticker on the side here, and it was the same situation where mine, where the 50% off tag was on the hype sticker, and it was so well stuck on there that I had to take the hype sticker off. Normally I like to keep them, especially with the sticker that was there. It was really cool, but I had to take it off, and I know that happened to Bill too, so that's disappointing, but overall, still very excited to have this record. I'm sure it's going to sound great. Last but not least, I picked up Love, self-titled, from 1967. This is also a 50th anniversary edition, as well as also being in mono. So very excited about this as well. This is an album that I've wanted for a while, and at 50% off for a mono version of this record, can't go wrong. So that was my Barnes & Noble haul. Next, I'm going to show you a couple 7-inch singles that I picked up yesterday. I was at a town probably 45 minutes north of me doing something that has to do with my phone, whatever. And long story short, I stopped at the Walmart up there because I knew that they had a vinyl selection, and I picked up 2 45 RPM 7-inch singles that I have wanted for a while, just for collection purposes, just for nerd purposes, but they're very cool. I picked up the commemorative editions of the Skywalker Saga, New Hope, and Empire Strikes Back exclusives, Walmart exclusives, whatever it is, on the transparent blue and transparent red. So, like I said, it's for collection purposes. I'm not sure I'm going to open them, but I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so definitely something that I wanted to add to my collection. But I was super excited to find these because the Walmart that's closest to me near my house doesn't carry vinyl, so being in a different area, I thought that I'd check it out, and it ended up working out to my advantage. So very excited to have these. All right, and then last but not least is my mini haul from my local record store. Picked up a couple albums that I've wanted in my collection for a while, as well as an album that just seemed really cool, that I'm not too familiar with, but definitely want to check out. The first record that I've wanted for a while that I finally have, I'm very excited about this. This is Iggy Pop's New Values from 1979. I believe it's his third studio album. Fantastic record, one of my favorites of his, and it's a really nice Canadian pressing, which I didn't even care to look at, and I know that's really bad in terms of buying records. I didn't really look at it, I just grabbed it when I saw it, because it was it was the right price, and I've wanted it for a while, so I kind of just grabbed it, and then when I came home and started actually looking at it and putting it into Discogs, it is that Canadian pressing, on the really nice label there. So super clean, very excited to have this in my collection, very excited to listen to this. Also picked up Rockin' by the Guess Who. I also believe this is 1979, maybe. Oh no, I am way off. 1972, way off there. So the Guess Who, I do enjoy their music. I don't own anything on vinyl, and I see this all the time. This was in the bargain bin, so for a couple bucks, can't beat it. The record's in very nice condition, and I'm just excited to start building the Guess Who collection. And then last but not least, mentioning Bill at the Vinylverse again, he VCLT'd me about a month or so back, or a couple weeks, Grand Funk Railroad. I love the band. I'm just starting to really get into their discography, and the record that he sent me, I was really into. He sent me Closer to Home. I listened to it. It was incredible. I really, really liked it. So I really want to start building up my Grand Funk Railroad collection and just start picking up records that I can find from them. So this was in the bargain bin at my local record store as well. So this is their record, Shinin' On. And what's really cool about this record is that it does have the kind of die-cut 3D glasses still attached to the cover, which I thought was extremely neat. And it's in fantastic condition. The spine is awesome. But what's really cool about this as well, again, I got this for, I believe, $3 or $4, is that it comes with the original inserts. So the original poster that I'm assuming you would put the glasses on and look at it and it'd be 3D. So it came with the poster that's in great condition. It's kind of like a cardboard poster with the original inner sleeve, and the wax itself is super clean. So, like I said, I'm not 100% familiar with their work, but I do feel like I know the title song on here, and then they have the Locomotion cover as well. So yeah, so super excited to try out more Grand Funk Railroad because I really enjoyed what I heard from the record that Bill sent me, and then just the classic songs that everybody knows, kind of their greatest hits, and their live album is really good as well. So pick that up. But yeah, so that's kind of my mini vinyl haul. Like I said, it wasn't too long. It was about 10 minutes. Just wanted to keep you guys updated and show you some records that I've picked up over the past week and a half That's all I have for this video. I will see you all for my next. Bye guys.